Bubbles, AI bubble. Real quick, I'm in the airport, so I apologize for the noise. AI bubble. So usually when there's an AI company that like pushes some feature on some group of people and they don't like it, someone in the comments of some platform will say, "I can't wait for this bubble to pop." And when they say that, they mean the AI bubble, the overevaluation of like the AI market, AI tools itself. They can't wait for people to realize the actual value of it and put it to its actual value, like in that like decrease the value of it, and then that whole people draw like decrease the investment into AI itself. And what I think I agree with that. Like, I think at some level, people are going to realize a lot of these tools are over evaluated, especially when it comes to the startups. A lot of the startups are more so just wrappers. They don't really bring that much value, right? They're obviously people working hard on them, but I don't think there's much going on there in terms of actual stuff they bring to the table. However, what I'm confused on is that when that does happen, there's going to obviously be some ramifications. But then afterwards, there's still going to be people after a bubble pop to still be building the same tools, right? To still doing the same stuff, maybe better, maybe different, but still going to be in the same vein, right? So like the same features that you may not like today are still going to exist just in a better form 20 years from now. Maybe even more annoying, maybe depending on how you see it now. I think that's what really weirds me. I think that's how I view AI sentiment from that perspective right now, from the sentiment of like, okay, this is really annoying. I really can't wait for it to go away. 'Cause I don't think it's going to go away. Um, I don't think it's I don't think it's anyone's best. If I was a betting man, if I was someone who wanted to put my hope in the best thing, I don't think it's anyone's interest to say, okay, I can't wait for this to go away because of a pop. I don't think a pop is going to be what does makes it go away. Because that's just not something I've seen. I don't know history that well. But even I think of something like the dot-com bubble. I'm going to be speaking out of my bugger here because I actually don't know that much about the dot-com bubble. But with the dot-com bubble, you had a lot of companies that were like claiming, okay, they're going to be a really, really big thing. That didn't end up to be the case, right? And all of them, they actually have that much value. But you still had a lot of big companies come out from the dot-com bubble. And still a lot of products come out there that you're still forced to use today. I feel like that's going to be with the same thing with the AI, where you're going to see like obviously have a crash down to earth when it comes to a lot of these value stuff. Um, but you're still going to see a lot of AI stuff shoved in your face, whether one way or another. So I don't know why people have the expectation. I don't know where it comes from. Like I can see, like you're looking like 5 years into the future, but you start to look into 10 years in the future and 15 years into the future, right? Um, but I don't know. I think it's really I can't tell the future. No one can. That's not really a human thing to do. Um, but I do think it's interesting. I do think something more valuable is more so trying to angle the use of these tools more so than expect it to disappear. I think that's something I really want to see just from a curiosity angle of what that might look like from from different groups. Like I know see, I'm forgetting the name. I think it's SAG. Uh I think it's SAG. It's like the Actors Guild or something. I'm really interested in what they do when it comes to AI stuff. I hope it's not just a matter of like, okay, anti-AI, because I think that's a very reasonable stance from them. I also wonder what's going to look like. Like, I know they're working with lobbying in some parts of Congress, I believe. So I really can't wait to see what that looks like from their side. I want to see what other groups do. Maybe it's educators. Do they do curriculum stuff and like, okay, how to use these tools without becoming too indulgent? How not to use these tools? Like, how do they like do like more like uh PA as taboo? Like, if you use this, it's like Wikipedia, blah blah blah. I really want to see how it works out from all angles. Cause I'm really interested in like to see how it plays out. I can like, regardless of your perspective on AI, I do think a lot of these perspectives do have value in themselves, and they do have their own fruits. Like there's something that like you can learn from each one, right? So like even with something that's more anti-AI, let's say you follow to its end, you're still going to get a lot of valuable skills. I think that's why I'm curious to learn a lot from all. That's why I'm curious to learn from a lot of these different perspectives and see how they play out. Um, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I have to catch a flight. By God's grace, I'll get there safely. But besides that, I have nothing else to say. So have a great day.